Hi, my name is Trevor Fall. I'm the acting president of TESL Manitoba, and I want to wish you a prosperous and a peaceful 2025. Now, I was very deliberate in choosing those words because I think we're in a time of uncertainty. We're seeing a lot of different changes in our workplace environment with AI and coming into the workplace, and also this, stock markets going up and down, all sorts of things happening, but also with the government cutbacks, and we're being aware of just how that's impacting for international students and for newcomers. But for us in the ESL world, the ESL industry, I think looking at how we're going to move forward and what we're going to do for 2025 is important. And if you had a chance to see my video in December, which was the holiday greetings, if you haven't, the link is below. But in there, I was talking about us networking more. And I think that there's an opportunity for us to be talking with each other, as well as between organizations and different people, to just have a chance to understand and see what's out there. Because the more people we know, the more supports and organizations we're aware of. And then also we can be sharing some of our concerns, as well as some of the triumphs that are happening in the ESL world and in our classrooms. Now, I wrote down a few notes because there's a few phrases that I want to say within this. But the more that we know and the more people and organizations we're involved with, the more resilient we'll be. I think the more optimistic, because we'll see at a larger scale of just what's happening, but how we're dealing with that together. But also the possibilities. There's lots of opportunities that are ahead of us. And the more we talk with others, the more that information and enthusiasm, I guess, could be shared with that. So from TESL Manitoba, I just wanted to give you a heads up on some of the upcoming PDs that we're having. On February 8th, we have Johnny from Roshi AI. He's going to talk about how you can use Roshi AI to make interactive lesson plans in just a few clicks. It's an amazing program if you haven't tried or used it yet, and there are different organizations in Manitoba using it. So he's the founder of the company, and he'll be showing a demo. It'll be on Zoom. Then on February 21st and February 28th, we're going to do 2 lunch and learns about personal finances. The title is, I believe it was your journey to financial peace. Is it a shipwreck, or is it a paradise island? So anyway, those will be a lunch and learn. The first one, we're going to talk just a bit about where are you at personally, financially, not you're sharing personal information, but just in general, and talk about some ways for people to be increasing their income. And then the second week, we're going to talk about ways to reduce your expenses. And so that way, to combine our offense of increasing income, our defense with managing our expenses, just so that we're in a financially stable position amidst the uncertainty that's coming up. March 15th, we have a great presentation that's happening. So we have a registered clinical psychologist who's also an ESL teacher. She's going to talk about, now my mind's blanking. She's going to talk about self-care for teachers in these uncertain times. So that'll be a PD that you don't want to miss. And then on April 11th, we're going to have a lunch and learn panel, and we're going to talk and have several different teachers share how they're using different AI programs and apps in order to enhance and speed up their prep time for classes, but also with marking and evaluating. So that'll be a PD that you don't want to miss. All of those will be on Zoom, and then we're looking to have one more at the end of May to be announced. Then also, I'd like to just highlight May 2nd, we have the great news of announcing that we're going to be having an in-person, woohoo! It's been 4, 5, 6 years, but we're having an in-person annual conference. It'll be held at Red River College, the downtown campus. We're just finalizing the details for that, but there will be also an online option, so it'll be hybrid for those of you that are not able to come in person. But that'll be a great opportunity for about 150 or 200 of us to gather together, network, learn from each other, learn from the professional development breakout sessions that'll be happening, and from the speakers that are coming. So keep an eye out for more details. I think those are the main things I want to share. Right, and so just to end off, I'd like to just encourage, if you know of people that are ESL teachers or that are volunteers or interacting with newcomers and international students in some way, they could be as non-members attending each PD session and paying a small fee, or they could join, or maybe yourself, you're not yet a member, join TESL Manitoba, and you would get access to all of these PD sessions, and there would be a discount for the annual conference on May 2nd. So look for a link below here, but also be looking on our social media platforms. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, and we also have LinkedIn, and so those links are also below. And we're going to be providing more updates. And then also keep an eye out, because we're going to be doing an intro to the board. So there's a few board members that have been around for a few years, a little bit of gray in our hair, but then there's also those that are new to the board, and we're going to just have some introductions to your TESL Manitoba board, as well as over the next few months some spotlights of different organizations that are helping newcomers. So I look forward to seeing many of you in person or online at some of these PDs and or at the annual conference May 2nd, and I look forward to an update in the next month. Okay.